Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode on South Mountain Creamery Farm. It is morning and I moved in to the farmhouse. Standing here in the morning having my first cup of coffee, looking out over the farm, but we've actually got quite a lot to get started with of morning routines now that we're actually up and running a farm. But I just put down my cup over here and first thing is we're just going to pop over into the shed over here and check how the guys came on. So the guys did a really good job with looking after the windrower here, getting that all sorted out. I think there's just a couple of small things left to check this morning on it when they get started. And we got the Fendt 300 put up on the ramp here just for its servicing. They finished off the big Fendt last night, so that's great. But we better get started. There's a few things to tend to. Close the door, try and keep a little bit of heat in for them. As you can see, still plenty of snow lying on the ground, even though we're into early spring now. And given the current temperatures, I'm not sure how quickly it's going to clear off, but the cows are still happy. It seems they're settling in. First things we're going to do is we've still got our greenhouses on the go, and one of the things that I didn't really show you, I think we'll swing over here first, is that along with the farm comes a pretty substantial chicken coop as well. And obviously we're selling the eggs down at the farm shop. We're just going to have a check, pick up any eggs, drop them off at the shop. Then we're going to do the greenhouses. Then we're going to have to check up on the cows, and then we'll see what the day brings from down in. But I guess this is more or less going to be the standard morning routine now here on the farm. It's good to see there's plenty of eggs. It's one of the things that's selling really well with the local people, being able to swing by, get your milk, your eggs and stuff like that. Fresh veg now as well coming out of the greenhouses. Obviously in early spring we are a bit more limited on what we produce, but yeah, it's all looking good. Chickens are happy. Just picked up a good batch of eggs there. I'll drop them off down at the shop, and then at some point we'll get paid for their cost as well. There's also, of course, a decent sized shed up here that we can use to store any equipment that we are going to get at some point. The next couple of things we're going to get from the shop is obviously going to be seeders. We need to be able to put some seeds in the ground when the weather starts clearing, in particularly our green seeds. So we're either going to do some wheat or some barley, because we are going to need to be able to make our own straw bales. If you saw the last episode, you saw we had to buy in straw bales. We were able to produce plenty of hay. And since the last video update, I managed to bring down a little bit more hay from the sheds that we'd borrowed. It's good to see that the ground's starting to clear here actually. It means the snow is receding. So we're just going to have a quick check on the tanks here. Give them a quick knock. Yeah, there's a bit left in them, but we might as well get them topped up, just so that we don't get anything running out. I'll be able to keep producing. We invested a lot of money originally in these greenhouses in order to be able to put heaters and everything in them, so we could carry on growing stuff all the way through the season. Got a bit in the tank, so just before I fill up, I tend to do the back greenhouse up here, and then after that we can kind of work our way down through them. Sometimes, depending on exactly how empty the water tanks have gone, it requires a couple of trips to refill, but it shouldn't take too long. I'll get through it fairly quickly here in the morning. The old Hurleman is actually pretty good for this job. Fits nicely in between the greenhouses. Got a little pumping station that we got put in here as well, so we're just going to fill it up now. And there we go. That's the greenhouses done at least. Then we better remember to drop off the eggs down at the shop. And once we've done that, go and check on the cows. Go. So yeah, we better remember to drop off those eggs before I forget again. Obviously people prefer if they can get them fresh, so I don't want them lying around in the car for a while here. Traffic's pretty calm at this time of day. So yogis will just nip in here and leave the engine running. Pop in, drop these eggs off. Staff is going to be in a minute now. They're probably just out of the back room sorting out stock, so I've dropped the eggs off and we'll get over and check on the cows now. In order to do that, before I drive over, I'm actually just going to have a quick look at the feeding schedule here. So overall, need to do a little bit of tidy, but other than that, they're actually looking pretty good. One of the things that didn't get done yesterday was to clear off that silage clamp edge, which was looking a bit scruffy. So we might be trying to do that this morning instead. There's quite a lot of spillage around here, it looks like, but some of it's just grass as well. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, we brought down 3 loads of hay. Got the straw bales sorted out as well. So, and I got the bale spike for the JCB picked up as well. So I'm just going to put that down here. Right, so we're going to pick up the shovel. The shovel's going to get used. Try and scoop some of the grass up here on the edge if we can get at it, and that'll make it a bit easier to pick up the rest of the silage as well here. Let's see if we can just these bits. I don't know if there's going to be room for it to feed the cattle with this. Let's have a little look, see once we get it all off here to begin with. There's quite a bit of grass there actually. So one of the things that we are going to need is a small trailer so that we can pick up manure and put it over in the pit. And I phoned up to the store, and they do have one that we can get for decent enough cost without it costing an absolute arm and a leg. So I'm just gonna run up and get that. Okay, there we go. The guys have it basically sitting ready for us. So it's just a matter of swinging over to the yard. You can see it over there in the background actually. So I'm just gonna swing over, pick it up, and I'm gonna get that down to the farm. It's basically just going to be a little yard trailer that we can use for running around manure and that kind of stuff. And off we go. That's us back with the trailer now. I'm just going to park up the trailer here, and we'll use the JCB to see if we can pick up any manure in by the cows. In the ideal world, we'd have a dedicated manure shovel for this, but I'll make sure this gets washed out again before we do anything. But seeing as I'm still learning to figure out this map here, I don't see any manure. So yeah, if any of you have actually played on South Mountain and dealt with the cannibal here, any of you can leave a comment and let me know if it auto collects now in the pit instead, because I can't actually find some manure in here. There's supposed to be some. It's supposed to be, what did it say? 2,300 liters of manure, which isn't a huge amount, but you still want to be able to see it at least. So yeah, it looks like we are more or less done then with the cows for now. We're just going to dump this trailer right here. And put the Fent back in the shed for now. Still not going to be able to work the fields today, so might be a bit of a short episode today. While we wait for the ground to clear a bit more. All finished up. And yeah, shed's got plenty of capacity for more straw. We'll probably bring down some more hay shortly. But for right now, that gives you an idea of what we're going to be going through roughly on a daily basis. Some of that is going to be done off screen, but overall, that's the work that's involved in South Mountain Creamery with the current livestock that we have. So apologies if there was a bit of confusion in different parts today. That's simply trying to figure out how the farm works, and every place is different, of course. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you come back to watch another episode. Please do hit that like button if you're enjoying, leave a comment, or subscribe to Overcourt Gaming for updates on when new episodes are out. Thank you very much for this time. Goodbye.